What's going on, everyone? TJ Fitness Dinos Reviews, the channel that helps you make smart decisions about the supplements that you buy. And together with me, I have the Brothers BCAA, EAA formula. Listen, people, I'm going to take you through the label here. I have a surprise, a bit of a surprise here in the label. Then we're going to try this again together, even though I'm half up into this intro workout. Then towards the end of the video, I'm going to give you my final verdict. What do I think? By the way, if you're new to the channel, we are doing these reviews quite often. You should consider subscribing. Let's get right into it. Okay guys, so Iron Brothers, I reviewed their pre-workout, which is their new version of their original Relentless pre-workout, which was a DMHA based pre-workout. I reviewed it, where is it? It's here. Real kick-ass pre-workout for a traditional steam-based pre-workout. I'm going to link to that review below. They launched a couple of other products, so obviously they're doing well enough to expand the line. This Intra Workout, by the way, they don't have names to their products now. It's like Iron Brothers pre-workout, Iron Brothers BCAA formula. Anyway, this BCAA EAA formula that comes in Fruit Burst, and I do think that this is the only flavor that's available. Comes in this tub of 30 servings. Now, as far as what's in it, you get an hydration complex, you get BCAAs, 5 grams BCAA, you get an EAA formula, you get some D-ribose and some carbs. If this sounds familiar, it's because it's super familiar. Actually, the formula looks almost the same as the best-selling and one of my favorite intra workouts out there, EAA Max. The only difference really is 5 grams of carbs, carb 10, versus 2 grams of cyclic dextrin carbs, which are, again, supposed during your workout to get you more pumps, more endurance. There's 5 grams here, 2 grams here. By the way, Primeval has also the Intracell, which has 10 grams in 1 scoop or 20 grams in 2 scoops. So anyway, but the rest of the formula is literally a replica. And as you know, I really like EAA Max. I reviewed several of the flavors here, so I'm not going to go through this again. This is literally the same formula. 500 milligrams of D-ribose. The EAA quantities are exactly the same. And maybe it's coincidence, I'm not saying anything, but it looks exactly the same. If it's not a coincidence though, and I would want to inherit some of the qualities from other intra workouts or other products, Primeval Labs is definitely the one I would go after, or one of them. This is a kick-ass intra workout, so there you go. But there is 5 grams of carb 10 here that are supposed to give you more endurance and more pumps. Like I said, this has 2 grams. So anyway, so that's the formula. So really you get the hydration, you get BCAAs, you get full spectrum of EAAs, and you get on top of that D-ribose that will help with ATP production, which again, muscle power, and you get the carbs. 5 grams here of the carbs, right? That's what you get, and you get 30 servings of this thing. Anyway, by the way, Iron Brothers, I'm not saying anything here, okay? So as far as flavor, like I mentioned, this comes in Fruit Burst, and as you know, Fruit Punch for me is a no-go. Like, I really hate Fruit Punch, so I was really concerned that this is Fruit Punch. It's very different than Fruit Punch, like traditional Fruit Punch. It does taste fruity, but it's very different than Fruit Punch. Now, because this is an intra workout product, we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it with 18 ounces, I think I have here, even though they say 10 to 12 ounces. So I think I have, anyway, it doesn't matter. I think probably even more, maybe even 20 ounces. Because listen, guys, an intra workout is supposed to taste good in at least 18 ounces of water, if not 24, 36, whatever. Because listen, people, this is a workout. You're doing a workout, unless you're working out for 5 minutes, 12 ounces of water is not gonna do it. So when I taste intra workouts, for flavor, because actually an intra workout is one of these things where flavor matters. It really matters because you're gonna sip on this for a long time. So I'm tasting it with a lot of water. So let's go at it. This is 18 ounces or even more, probably like 20 ounces. It is a really good flavor. Listen, it's very fruity, and I can tell you, and listen to this, if you're gonna go after this product. Even with these 20 some ounces of water, it is still too sweet for me. This shit is super sweet. Now, generally speaking, I don't like very much like a lot of sweetness. In my intra workout, I definitely don't like things to be over sweetened, because it's defeats the purpose of an intra workout. You're gonna feel thirsty. I wanna get refreshed. I want it to be good, but I don't want it to be sweet. Even with this amount, it's sweet. So I can tell you, I've been mixing this And this is okay for me because that's what I usually do with 24 ounces of water. And this is really where I think, in my book, it hits the right marker as far as an intra workout, as far as sweetness. For me, it's not a problem. If you guys are carrying these, 16 ounces bottles, this is gonna be super sweet for you guys. I mean, if you super like sweetness, then great, but otherwise, it's gonna be too sweet. So the flavor is really strong. Anyway, as far as the flavor itself, though, with 24 ounces, it is really pleasant. It's not fruit punch, it's fruitish something. Like, I don't know, it's not like I can name the exact fruit it tastes like, but it's good. It's really good, you're gonna like it. I will say this though, when you leave the shaker or your bottle or whatever you're taking to the gym with you, you're gonna see that even now it starts, it's hard to see on the camera, but you're gonna start seeing like the powder, you know, going to the bottom. So I would recommend you shake it. It's Insta aminos. That's what happens with Insta amino. It's very good for mixability, but it is very thin powder, so it goes down to the bottom. So just shake it. I mean, man up and shake it. Anyway, where you can find it on the Amazon site and on the company site. I'm gonna link to the Fitness Deal News page for the Iron Brothers EAA, BCAA formula, so you can compare prices and find the latest coupons. Generally speaking though, 30 serve, $29.99, super reasonable. If you buy it on Amazon, it's $29.99 shipped, no problem there. As far as what I think about this formula, listen, like I mentioned, this looks very similar to this with 5 grams of carbs, and I really like this, so obviously I really like this. I think the formula here is solid. It does add 20 calories to it, so it's not 0 calories. Like this is 10 calories, this is 20 calories, right? 20, right? Yeah? Right, 20 calories. I mean, 20 calories, who cares, really? 5 grams of carbs, get some pups, get going. If you're really sensitive to the 20 calories here and the 5 grams of carbs, even though this is carb 10, right? P-starch, which is super high quality carbs, so it doesn't spike insulin. It's 80% less insulin spike compared to regular carbs. Listen, people, if this video was helpful in your BCAA, EAA, Iron Brothers decision-making process, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel to see more reviews like this, because this is what we do here. We help you make smart decisions about the supplements that you buy. We find the stuff, we try them out, we tell you if it's shit, and we tell you if it's good. And if you want to save money on Iron Brothers or anything fitness, you know where to go.